is Erica A. Anamog, a graduate of Master in Psychology from the Polytechnic University of the Philippines. Today, I will be presenting my thesis titled Occupational Stress and Personality Traits on Job Performance Among Military Personnel. This research sought to specifically answer the following questions. First, the level of occupational stress of the respondents in terms of the following indicators as measured by the Occupational Stressor Index: intrinsic impoverishment, low status, peer group relations, powerlessness, responsibility for persons, role ambiguity, role conflict, role overload, strenuous working condition, under participation, unreasonable group and political pressure, and unprofitability. Second, the level of the personality traits of the respondents in terms of the following indicators as measured by the Big Five personality test: agreeableness, conscientiousness, extroversion, neuroticism, and openness to experience. Third, the level of job performance of the respondents in terms of the following indicators as measured by the Armed Forces of the Philippines Performance Evaluation Report: AFP values, attributes, competencies, and performance of duties. Fourth, if there is a significant relationship between occupational stress and job performance when tested using significance level of alpha value at p-value less than 0.05. And lastly, if there is a significant relationship between personality traits and job performance when tested using the significance level of alpha value at p-value less than 0.05. This research hypothesized the following. First, there is no significant relationship between occupational stress and job performance. And second, there is also no significant relationship between personality traits and job performance. 80 military personnel assigned at the Joint Special Operations Group at Camp General Emilio Aguinaldo participated in the study. The technique used was non-probability sampling that involves the sample being drawn from that part of the population that is close to hand. In order to address one of the study's research problems, the Occupational Stressor Index by Srivastava and Singh 1984 was used to assess the extent of stress that employees experience in the context of their life. The Big Five personality test by Lewis Goldberg 1992 was used in order to assess the personality traits of the military respondents. Job performance was assessed using the Armed Forces of the Philippines Performance Evaluation Report of the military personnel on the last quarter of the year 2019. It is an evaluation report which is used by all the military personnel in the armed forces of the Philippines in order to assess their job performance in relation to certain established criteria and organizational objectives. With the presented findings, this study concluded that first, the military respondents showed high level of stress in all dimensions of the Occupational Stress Index. Second, with respect to the personality traits, the military respondents have exhibited low levels in all of the personality trait domains. Third, with regard to the job performance, the military respondents have a very satisfactory performance in terms of AFP values and attributes, while a satisfactory performance was revealed in terms of competencies and performance of duties. Fourth, there is no significant relationship between occupational stress and job performance. And lastly, there is also no significant relationship between personality traits and job performance. Thank you for listening. Again, I am Erica A. Anamog, Master in Psychology from the Polytechnic University of the Philippines.